delicious. Hello, this is Shar from The Real Kitchen for Real People, and I trust that everyone is doing and feeling well. Today I am going to make, and I'd like for you to cook with me, of course, my grandma's favorite apricot pie. Now the crust, it will be linked below because it's already on my channel, but I am going to provide you today with the apricot filling. Okay, so what you're gonna need is about 1.5 pounds of fresh apricots, peeled and washed. And if you don't have the fresh ones, you can use the dried apricots. But what I'm going to do is put these in a saucepan, and then I will add the different spices needed, and I'll show you. Okay, I'm going to add these fresh. It's about a cup, and then it's one, if you get the dried, it's going to be 1 package of the dried apricots. I usually try to get sun-made, but whatever you have available is good. And then in this saucepan, we're going to add 1/2 cup of water to the saucepan. Now 1/2 cup of sugar. And the sugar, if you need it as it cooks, some of your apricots are a little bit more bitter than others. So it's really by taste, but I'm going to start out with 1/2 cup of sugar. Then sprinkle about 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, now let's add a teaspoon of flour, a dash of salt. Okay, now you're going to stir those things up. And then we're going to cook this for about 45 minutes to an hour. So that's nice and stir it up. Okay, on medium heat for 45 minutes, let's cook it. And I also add just a squeeze of lemon juice in there. And then let's cook this for 45 minutes. And check it. Don't leave it unattended. Check it periodically to make sure it's not sticking. Now I'm getting ready to roll my homemade crust out. I want to first spray my pie pan with Pam or butter, whichever you prefer. Just lightly spray and rub it around in your pan to make sure every area is covered with a little oil. Okay, and I'm going to set that aside until I roll my pie crust out. Now this, like I said, this pie crust recipe is already listed in my channel below, but I'll link it to this video for your convenience. But you just roll it out. It's a simple pie crust recipe, and it is delicious. You don't want another frozen one after you make your own. It just tastes a lot better to me. I'll let you be the judge of that. And you see how you just roll it out. Sprinkle a little flour on there and on your roller to avoid sticking. Okay, and then what I'll do is fold it like this, and then I will set it in my pie pan like this, and then it makes it easier to put in your pie pan. Then you just open it up and spread it out just a bit, because this is a two crust pie recipe. Okay, and then what you're going to do is punch holes in the bottom to eliminate any air getting under your crust. So you just kind of dab it with your fork. Okay, and then we'll just set this aside. I'll put it in the refrigerator and wait on my filling. I'm gonna go on and roll out the top one, and then I'll just leave it here until my filling is ready. Put a little bit more flour on your mat so it won't stick. Roll it in there. And then I'll just roll this out and wait for my filling. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and check on my filling. When I get through rolling this out, stir it up, make sure it don't stick on you. Okay, and this will be the top of the pie. This is your top crust. Okay. Now that it's bubbling, I'm turning it down to medium low. Stirring it, and at this point you can actually kind of taste it to see if it's enough sugar in it. So let's check it out. To see if it's enough sugar. And you can use any kind of sweetening that you normally use. That's good. It's perfect. That's perfect for me. So when you're making it, you decide what's perfect for you as far as the sweetening concerned. Let's stir it up. You see how it's breaking up? Looks fantastic. Okay, we're gonna let that cook a little bit longer on medium low. Okay, now my filling is ready, and I am going to pour it into my pie crust, and then I'll put the top on it and I'll let you see. Make sure you get it all out of there good. And I meant to tell you to be sure to preheat your oven at 350. Anytime you start needing to bake anything, always turn your oven on first. And then I'm going to put my last pie crust on the top. Okay, just do it like I did the other one. Put it on the top here, and then pinch your sides around like that. Or you can use a fork, whatever you want to use to decorate your pie crust. I just pinch it. And then once you've done that, you want to punch it with your fork to let any air out. And we're gonna cook this in the oven until it's lightly brown. Okay. And that's your apricot pie, and I'll get back with you when it's done. Okay, here we are. Here we have it. Our apricot pie that my grandmother used to make. That is so delicious. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. I hope you make it, first of all. And it's so simple. And like I said, The crust is at the bottom. The link will be at the bottom, and you can also see the video on my channel of the crust. And I just hope you enjoyed it as much as we do. And you can put your own spin on it, whatever you want it to add. But it is a fabulous pie that I grew up with, and it's hard to find. I don't know anybody else that makes a apricot pie. So this is something special, a special memory behind this pie, and I hope you enjoy it. So also check out my TikTok channel, my Instagram channel, and I appreciate all of you subscribers and my pantry members. I appreciate everybody's support because it takes everybody to do this. So you are special to the Real Kitchen for Real People. So without further ado, I'll talk to you later. Love, love. Bye-bye. Delicious.